Welcome to Sly Media, with your one and only Mr. Sly Media right here. This is gonna be my review on the Spider-Man No Way Home second trailer, and also I'm gonna discuss as well everything Disney Plus talked about in Disney Plus. That I know I'm a little week late off of that, cause I think that was last Friday when they discussed, when Disney discussed everything they had coming out, cause it was a bunch of stuff. So I wanted to do the video at a certain amount of time, digest everything that Disney Plus was talking about, but. Also, as well, let's get talk to the main thing: the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Wow, good trailer. It wasn't who we thought we're gonna see in the trailer, but that was an awesome, definitely good trailer. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I can't wait. I love it. Got Jamie Foxx's Electro coming back. We got the Sandman coming back. We have Green Goblin, Doctor Octavius. I think that's it. That's everybody's name. Yeah, Sam and the Lizard as well, and Lizard Man as well from the Amazing Spider-Man, the first movie. Wow, very very good trade. The main thing to point out is kind of like what I heard about already, like how Spider-Man and his trains are fighting because Spider-Man doesn't want all the villains to get summoned to their death, because when they all leave the verse there right now, they all get summoned to their death. Spider-Man, pretty much everybody except I believe Sandman. Of course, Sandman actually didn't die. People don't remember. Don't People forget that a lot. Sandman didn't die in the Spider-Man 3. Remember, he just left because he was just doing something to protect his daughter and everything. He wasn't really a bad guy. He was just trying to protect his. He was trying to help his daughter out that was sick. That's the only why he was doing what he was doing. He was helping his daughter out that was sick. That was the only reason why he was doing what he was doing. But everybody else, did die their death. Lizard, Electro, Green Goblin, Dot Octavius, they did. But Spider-Man, of course, wants to change that and stop. They just wanted to happen. So that's why the fight happened between him and Doctor Strange, and we see how that's when it's interesting to see how that's gonna play out and everything. Also, as well, we see I think Doctor Octavius and Green Goblin, the original ones from the original Spider-Man movie, which is still my favorite. Just the Sam Raimi Spider-Man and Tom McGuire, that's still my all-time favorites. Like I have all three of those movies at my house right now, so I love those to death. Those three main Spider movies in that universe. So, but those two sons, they're going to be more of an ally to Tom Holland Spider Man and this Peter Parker. They're saying they're going to be more of an ally to him. What I'm seeing, Dot Octavius helping him out and everything. Had the funny line where they joke about him, by his name and everything like that, because it's his first introduction in the universe. So it's a lot of good action set pieces as well. I mean, this is gonna be the movie of the year, like the biggest movie ever. Like this movie to me, I think I seen somebody post in the comment section on one of the superhero pages I look at. They were saying like, yeah, like this movie is seemed like get more hype than Avengers Endgame is. I'm like, you telling me like it really has been. It just shows you how much of the power of Spider Man, how much people love, the original Spider Man movies and stuff like that. Everybody just wants to see like all of them together in one movie. So it's just like wow. So I enjoy what the trailer what they showed. I don't think I missed anything. That's pretty much what they showed. They show what the storyline is and what the plot is. And of course at the end Doctor Strange kind of sounds like he's hinting at the multiverse is coming to what happened when Loki did. If you haven't watched the Loki series, check it out. Then you know what I'm talking about. But it seems like other different characters ever different characters from different universe will be coming as well. Because if you watch Loki at the end, everybody kind of forgot who he was at the end of that show. So that's like Doctor Strange was hitting at the end. Now let me talk about the big thing, the main thing everybody wants to talk about. It was no Toby and no Andrew. Even though it looks like in this one battle scene, I remember where like you see Spider-Man fighting Lizard, Electro, and Sandman. Looks like somebody else getting hit. Like it's all through the Spider-Man. Maybe Marvel just edited them out like they done for a lot of their stuff. As you seen they edit out like the Hulk in Wakanda fighting that never happened. Hulk never fought in Wakanda, so they edited that out. Or they edited out Spider-Man when Spider-Man was supposed to be in Civil War. They edited him out of that battle scene because they didn't want to show it that way. They the third trailer to show that. So I don't know if they're doing the same thing with this right here. People are saying like, because I'm like, I think somebody did say in the comments, remember, like, even though Andrew Garfield and Tom McGuire both said, Andrew Garfield saying, I'm not in the movie. I don't know why they keep on saying I'm not in the Spider-Man movie. But I do remember somebody did tell me this, like, I remember somebody in the comments on Trippin' said this saying, like, remember, Doc Ock and Green Goblin are allies, so maybe that's them fighting them because they are supposed to be allies in this movie. So that could be them fighting, Sandman and Electro. Sandman and Electro and the Lizard. But I don't know. I mean, I just think like for an average movie fan that hasn't seen is not familiar with the Spider-Man or anything with the superhero universe, if they've seen the original Spider-Man, they'd be like, okay, obviously if you got all these other villains that came from the Spider-Man movie, why wouldn't the other Spider-Man show up? So it's like I feel like Marvel's still playing with everybody because still another trailer. I believe that third trailer we might get for real to see at Tobey Andrew, and I think it's that third trailer. Cause still got another trailer. That was on the second trailer. We still got one more trailer. I know Spider-Man Days come, I think, a few Mondays from now or something like that. So that might we get the final and third trailer. That might solidify now where Tobey and Andrew are in the movie at all. And also they said the rumor Daredevil Charlie Cox supposed to be in the movie as well. So we ain't get nothing on that either. We might not see that to the movie, but yeah, I know everybody was waiting to see that. Everybody want to see Toby and Andrew, and I'm just like, I'm definitely gonna be one. If I see them, I'm gonna scream like a little kid. Man, if I see Toby and Andrew pop out, I'm gonna lose my cool, bro. If I see them pop out of there in the Spider-Man movie, I know I am. I'm gonna be screaming if I see it in the trailer, but definitely for sure. Like if they, I'm gonna be screaming like a little kid in the theater if I see Toby and Andrew pop up in that moment. It could just be there for that one last scene, in which I think they will show up in. I believe still they're gonna show up, and I believe just I'm gonna be screaming that one last final scene. That's all it. That's all it takes. Just they gotta be in there just for one scene. They don't need to be on there for one final battle scene. Also, I forgot about the scene where it looks like Mary Jane's finna fall to her death and appears like a saber. Some people said, "What if it's Andrew Garfield does it, gets a redemption?" Y'all remember from Amazing Spider-Man 2 and all that. When Gwen Stacy dies, maybe Andrew Garfield gets that redemption for that. Helps Peter out. Um, Andrew Garfield Spider Man helps Tom Holland Spider Man out with that. So I don't know, but I still thought it was a good try. I still loved it. Still was entertained by it, regardless of the fact regardless of the fact with not having the other two Spider Man show up. I believe the third trailer we will see them if they are going to be in the movie. It'll be the third trailer. If they're not, I still won't be upset. I'm still gonna be like cool with it. I still enjoy the movie if they're not in it. I'm still gonna enjoy it just because I'm a Marvel fan in itself. And Spider Man is still it's still literally like my favorite superhero of all time. So it still won't matter to me if the other Spider Man don't show up in the movie. I'll still like it regardless. But I believe just they will show up. It's just too much hype, too much. When you keep on hearing the same thing about something a whole bunch of time, it ends up happening. So I believe they're gonna show up in the movie, and I believe we might see them in the third trailer right before the theaters hit. Just to sell a little bit more tickets, Marvel might do that to drop it like they did with Spider Man when he was in Civil War. They dropped him in that last final trailer. So I thought this one would get them, but yeah, man. Like I said, enjoyed it and it's like I said, very good trailer. I believe this might be my movie of the year, Spider-Man No Way Home. I know some people had the comic book fatigue and this, that, and the third. I'm still a fan of these comic book superhero movies, and I believe Spider-Man No Way Home will be my favorite movie of the year. Cause I ain't seen anything else I've seen this year hasn't come close. I might catch the new Venus and Serena Williams movie just cause I'm a big sport fan. I might check that out, but I feel like Spider-Man No Way Home is definitely gonna be my movie of the year. Ain't no question about that. The way it's looking. But also, I'm gonna talk about Disney Plus Day. Disney not a lots of stuff they're coming for Disney Plus Day. Now it's the Marvel Secret Invasion. Showed the clips of that. Moon Knight, She-Hulk, a bunch of stuff that's coming. Also, they announced as well they are doing another Proud Family, doing a reboot version of Proud Family. If you're a fan of Proud Family like I was growing up, that's something interesting to see as well. Also, they're doing not really a reboot, but like a spin-off of Ice Shades with Buck character and the two possums, I believe, two weasels, having them on their journey where Buck is over in the jungle with the dinosaurs and all. They have him in a spin-off like that. So, cause forget Disney does own Fox now, and Ice Age was a Fox property, but since Disney owns it, I guess Disney decided they're gonna do a spinoff of it. So, interesting to see that. Like I said, I think that's pretty much everything that I showed that I like that Disney Plus put out. My favorite thing I want to see on Disney Plus right now though is definitely Moon Knight. I can't wait to see Moon Knight. Moon Knight will set up a bunch of other stuff. I believe this will pave the way for Daredevil and Punisher Moon Knight movie. And the Moon Knight TV show, I should say, does real good. That's on main for the Moon Knight TV series. Also, Miss Marvel. Forgot about Miss Marvel as well. That is they did a trailer for that as well. That's coming as well. I don't know about Miss Marvel. Now I have to check it out and see. Like I said, I have nothing against female standalone movies. One of my favorite TV shows is Stargirl. If you check my channel out here, I always talk about Stargirl a whole lot. So Stargirl. So Stargirl is definitely one of my favorite shows right now on the CW. And that's a female standalone show. So I have nothing against female standalone shows, but I don't know. It's hard for everybody to do what DC/CWs were doing with Stargirl, because wasn't really that good. It just ended, but to me, Supergirl wasn't interesting at all. So, you know, I don't know about Miss Marvel. I don't know Marvel has it done. I mean, I liked the Black Widow that came out earlier this year, but I don't know if I can say maybe what I'm saying, that was just like the best female standalone movie ever. It's like it was okay. It was okay. It was straight. Also, Captain Marvel was okay. It was good. It was straight. But they weren't movies that are like, well, am I really gonna try to search back and look at them again? Like I like not like how I liked it Wonder Woman, the first one, not the last one that came out last year, but the first one, how much good that was. I don't put Black Widow and Captain Marvel in that caliber. I don't say that good as those were. As I say Captain Marvel, Black Widow weren't good as Wonder Woman was. I should say they weren't good as Wonder Woman was, or even my meaningless to say, not even good as the Stargirl TV show. To be honest, so you know, I give Miss Marvel a chance. I'll check out one episode to see how it is. But if I don't like it, then yeah, I'm just gonna have to be like, yeah, I give up on that one. But Moon Knight is one I'll definitely check it out. But the main one I did want to talk about is coming on, and next week is Hawkeye. The Hawkeye TV series, I'm definitely gonna check that out. It looks good from what I seen from the trailer and the house, and also it sets up. They said for Daredevil has a couple of Daredevil characters in it, so it sets up a lot for Daredevil. Like I said, I was just a big fan of Daredevil on Netflix. Like I love the Defenders TV show. I just love all those people on Netflix that I wanted them to get in the show. I would love for them to put all them Netflix series on the on Disney Plus, because those were just good shows that were definitely like, I feel like they left an Easter egg with them, man. They were too incomplete, man. They had a lot of potential. They didn't reach their full potential yet. Those shows that were on Netflix. So I'm hoping this Hawkeye show does good, and that sets up. Maybe we do finally get the Daredevil TV series again, and it sets up for Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, even Iron Fist and all them. Cause I did like the second season of Iron Fist. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought it was very interesting, the second season of Iron Fist, but you know. But that's one I will do a review on Hawkeye. That show, I'm going off the first episode now. The first episode looks good. I'm definitely gonna do it. The first episode looks good, so I will do it. The first episode looks good, so yeah. But like I said, that's everything I enjoy for Disney Plus, everything they came out with. So I'm loving it. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I'm just picking and choosing which shows I want to look at, which I don't. But I just named it to Moon Knight and the Hawkeye TV series, the main ones I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna go off the first episode. If I like the first episode, then I'll do reviews on here for both of them. But first one is Hawkeye. I'm gonna check it out next week to see if I like it. It comes out the day before Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna see if it's good or not. If I like the first episode, I'll definitely do a review on it. So like I always say, man, if you like my content, please do not hesitate to hit that subscribe button or like the video. For this is Sly Media. My next video coming is probably gonna be on BMF. The finale of BMF hits this Saturday night, and also the review. I'm not review, but the premiere of Power Book Season 2 Ghost hits also the same night. So I'm doing a review on both of them as well. So y'all tune in for that. That'll be on probably Sunday, early Sunday morning. I'll do reviews for both of them. So it's a Sly Media. Have a good night. Be blessed. And please be safe. It's Sly Media. I'm out.